All right, I'm out here with Mars from VertWorks, and he's a UAV pilot. And we're out playing around on my property here.
Well, see, I like how you said UAV because really, it is a UAV. Drones, it's like, put it this way, ravers don't like to be called ravers. And drone pilots, you know, my little cousin's a drone pilot.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Well, I know you're a FAA licensed UAV pilot, and you own your own school, so that's pretty impressive. But I met him the other day. He's also building
That secret right now.
over bleep bleep bleep. Okay, that's bleeped. You'll have to figure it out later.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. All right, but anyways, look at that, man. That thing's up in
Yeah,
the
you probably
air.
can't see it. It probably looks like a piece of lint on the screen.
Oh, I can zoom. I got the SG1, man. This thing can.
This actually isn't really that special. What everybody knows is it's the convergence
Right.
from Horizon Army,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty cool. The issue I have is I always pretty much forget what.
I got it now. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
It's a little tight getting in here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we should be up
Well,
top,
you see how
probably.
it transitioned though, and now it's a VTOL.
Yeah.
See, it was a plane flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they basically, you know, get a little, get the old fingers flying.
Yeah, I should have brought my MP2 and Mavic Zoom out.
I almost like flying this better as just like this craft right here.
Oh yeah, that would be more fun. Does it have a camera on it?
You can actually, yeah, you could actually do FPV on it, but
Oh, cool.
FPV isn't my bag because it makes me sick.
Oh, me too. I'm the same way.
So sick,
I bought the Oculus.
Let me tell you, I have tried, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no go. Anyways, there we have it.
Yeah, that's cool. Right on. So he says has to do some experimenting on this.
I have a few things I'm playing with today. Just this one was just for fun.
Yeah.
But I like to fly this. It's pulled it out of the closet.
Oh, it's relaxing.
Yeah, you can drink a beer and fly it, but you just gotta remember what buttons do what. And you know, there's no labeling on my controller here, so I have to remember pretty much while I'm in the air.
Now this monster, look at this monster. Good God. Look at that. Yeah. So we're not going to mention any of the amazing productions you've done, huh? No, I didn't think so. Well, yeah, I know all my people are saw stop people. Don't put your finger in the saw.
Finger in this, nice. So this is an old school heli. You can see it's damn big. It's the biggest helicopter. It's the biggest electric helicopter you can buy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can't buy it. You have to modify it to get it that big. It's a 900 size. I don't fly this often. Unfortunately, I become more into for work. Well, I wouldn't say unfortunately. I hate it. I used to fly these for work.
Yeah.
So we strap a DSLR camera underneath, and so I don't fly them much anymore. They're kind of a relic, but it's amazing how many. So the difference between, say, like a helicopter and a multi-rotor.
Yeah.
Is a multi-rotor is what people call drones, right?
Yeah.
So thing is, those are basically a circuit board and a motor.
Right.
That's it. There's no actuation or actuators or whatever. There's no movements. There's no servos. There's no nothing. The complexity in the rotor head of a helicopter is staggering. This
Gyro.
right is called a Jesus bolt because it holds these two blades on. And
The Jesus bolt.
The Jesus bolt, yeah. Because if, dear Jesus, please never break.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Jesus bolts.
Okay.
There's a Jesus bolt and all of, if you look here at the rotor head. Now this is old school. If anybody who knows what's up, this is old school. People are doing flybar lists now, and I appreciate that. But I like the analog complexity of helicopters, and there's more analog for me to look at in this, and I can work on it without needing a computer. Basically, this is how a real helicopter works, full size. We have the swash plate here, everything. Yeah, it's just if you look at that, man, there's a lot of things that if one thing falls off, like even on this tail rotor, if you lose one pin on that tail rotor, the whole thing is going to auger in. So it's very dangerous. I had a friend flying one of these, and he just heard this gunshot, and the helicopter crashed, and he looked between his legs, and one of these blades was stuck in a tree. Oh. So what the shot that he heard was the Jesus bolt breaking. Yeah. So they're sketchy to fly, but
that would have got a lot of views.
You're right. So anyways,
that's content there. Oh, here we go. Look at this. You've drawn the curiosity of the wild game sneaking across my yard here. Like, what is that noise?
Oh, it'll get louder.
Yeah.
As the next few vehicles become airborne.
Okay, let's get in on here. Look inside the chassis. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, I bought a small version of that, and I didn't put the ping pong ball frame on the bottom, and it just tipped over and busted everything.
Yeah, well, they're...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Putting it in, hold on. So old school, I forget. Okay. Yeah.
That's pretty.
But so there's no gyros if you this way. The only gyro's in the tail. You can see that.
Yeah.
But my gyro set, well, you can't really, but maybe a little. But my gyro settings need to be dialed in still, so it's one of the things I hope to do. So it's not going to be some crazy 3D flight or whatnot, but
yeah,
just the thrill, just to fly this thing is.
Give me some cool B-roll though.
We don't want to see any crashes. Like, man, I know it might score more points, but this is not what I want to crash. Yeah. This is a extremely expensive. Like, I'd say, back in the day when this came out, it was probably 15 grand.
Wow.
And then you had to build it and test it and deal with all the.
But it's a tax deduction and puts money in your pocket. So
well,
spend money.
You got to work with it though, and then if it crashes, it's here's what I'd say in terms of tax deductions.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to figure this out. Thanks to my accountant. You're better off not spending the money and putting that money in the bank because you only get about 30% off of your gross, which only adds like 10% back into your pocket. So you don't save money by writing it off. What you're thinking is more of a tax credit. And so I always thought a tax deduction was a tax credit, and it's not. So you're better off not spending the money.
Sometimes you get a Section 179 tax deduction is what I do, like that truck right there.
Oh, right. Vehicles are different.
Just put it, it's 100% write-off, and so
Same with Teslas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would have assumed that would be capital equipment, because it is a. Yeah. I would write that off as a 179. I would look into that. Check with your tax accountant.
179, I'm looking into it. I've never heard of that. I like
it. Well, so I bought a $65,000 excavator last September. Uh-huh. So I bought that truck, $65,000. When I write my tax, when I take my income, my wife's income, my income, and the government says because you're helping stimulate the economy, you put all those people that work for RAM to work. You fed their families. For Case Excavators, you put all those people to work and you fed their families. We're going to allow you. We want to encourage you to do that, so we're going to allow you to deduct, if you need to deduct all of it in 1 year, we're going to allow you to do that. So I'm $120,000 in the hole.
So you get that as a tax credit
income. So I get a tax credit. I can take it the first year, or I can. Matter of fact, when I did my taxes, I got it back. It said I made minus $62,000.
I love that.
And so next year I can make $62,000 and not pay taxes.
That's great.
So I just bought another $65,000. Kubota M7060. So now I'm 180,000. Anyway, it's just kind of, and so I'm 62. So
179 and tax credit versus tax write-off.
Yeah. So MACR, you have to depreciate every 5 years. Those are kind of those you don't really yeah, those don't pay for themselves. Oh, look at that.
Well, you have to spin it up because the motor is so powerful that it'll actually pop the
It's
gears.
like the old Model A. I'm getting out of here. He's stepping back, man. Okay, I get it. Look at the little out of balance there or something,
It
huh?
just has to spool out.
Okay.
All helis, when they're at low RPMs, they shake like that.
Yeah.
You just gotta shake them out.
Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. It's done.
So like I said, I don't 100% know my gyro settings yet. So I'm just trying to keep that tail up.
Well, I'm gonna get down behind this bunker. This here bunker hill here.
Okay. So it should be pretty good. Yeah, I like the bunker idea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Going back up.
All right. Houston, we have liftoff. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Listen to the hum. Listen to the hum. Listen to the whine.
So I tried to fly it last time on 6 cells, but it wouldn't work.
Oh yeah?
So I jumped it up to 8.
Bam. So I told you I took my drone and I dipped it into my pond the other day, splashed it in and took it out without any damage to it. I would say that's from experience, a little bit of experience.
I'm just going to try it in another gyro setting.
All right. Let's take a look at your controller.
It's actually nothing special. It's could use an extra channel, but
Yeah.
to DX6 to version 2. I like this radio, but I don't know that it's like anything blow anybody's mind on YouTube.
Yeah.
Those blades are almost perfect. You see that gyro's too loose, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's blowing out.
Okay.
It's one of the things you don't have to worry about when you fly multis because it's counting the...
So how would you compensate for that? What would you have to do?
so what I'm going to do is settle around it. Screw it down, and then I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to actually increase my gyro more so it should back right now. There we go.
And how many minutes do you have?
I don't know. I've never flown this pack before.
Okay.
But this is great. This is what I wanted to do, is to fly it around.
Cool. You can't do it in where you live.
Yeah. There'd probably be a car accident or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd actually buzz it around a little bit more if I had more space, but this is good. I'm just trying to...
Take it over the pond.
Yeah, but if it goes in the pond, if I run out, I find out that these batteries only last
5 minutes.
I need to twist those blades. You see, they're out of balance by just a fraction.
Oh, okay.
You see them? You can look at the very tips on those things.
Right. Yeah, and they're oscillating. Yes.
So the only way to do that is to literally have like a pair of ball link pliers and.
No kidding. Wow, that's some tweaking there.
Yeah. Well, this thing actually. So if you've seen like a Mosquito, it's like a full-size heli single seat.
Yeah.
It's really similar to that. I mean, the only difference is that it's electric.
Yeah.
But it runs the exact same way. It's not like, for example, a multi-rotor.
Yeah, you know, I've got some video of a helicopter right over there. Loading a PG&E telephone pole in the same area, yeah. If I can get it, find that right back in there. Right back in there. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Very good. Wow. Pretty cool. Yeah, there was a chopper right through there.
Really?
With a PG&E pole. They were setting a pole, and you could have it up there about another 20 foot, and I could almost superimpose it. You wouldn't be able to tell a difference. We'll do it later. We'll do that later.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me deal with that here. All right, on to the next. I'll show you something cool now.
All right. So there's my wife's $20,000 Subaru.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So anyways, hey hon, wait till you see this stuff.
All right, now we can start this fresh take once it's
All right, yeah, so I picked up this drone and it was like 35 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I mean this UAV.
Hi.
That's my wife Donna. Donna, this is Mars.
Nice to meet you.
Like
Wow.
like Ziggy Stardust
How cool.
and the spiders from Mars.
The spiders
Nice to meet you. I don't know if COVID.
Oh, COVID.
The COVID handshake.
Wow.
That's the-
What a cool thing.
35 pounds. You should have seen the helicopter. He had a huge helicopter. Weighs about
It's in
15
the back
pounds.
seat, yeah.
Wow.
If you want to, if you like heli, I don't know if you do.
Oh, she likes it all. She has a Mavic Mini. She flies a Mavic Mini.
Okay.
I got it for Christmas a year ago, huh?
Yeah, here we go. See, there's his chopper, and he's got this jet. That jet is so cool. It'd be fun. I got to get one of those. And they're not that much, are they? Those styrofoam jets.
Oh, that's not really a jet. Are you talking about that one?
Yeah. They're.
That's like $250.
Yeah. They're like a couple $100. But,
Yeah, no. If you want help with any of that.
oh, and you know what? And if it crashes in the pond, look at that. It just floats.
That pond would be really good for a little seaplane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That would be fun.
So anyways, yeah, I met Mars. I told you I met him the other day. We discussed some business stuff, and so we kind of found out I was had UAV
Music and drones and
just all over the place.
Lots of things in common.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I wanted to come and check out the location and thought I'd fly a little bit.
Why
and
not? Yeah.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
It was funny. It's getting cold, so I was building a fire. I thought, I better take his coat out.
So we're planning on camping out here like Saturday or
Oh wow.
Saturday night or something.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty cold.
What a chicken.
What a girl, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, we be ready. Oh my God! Listen how quiet that is.
Wow.
And I thought there we go. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh, wow. The legs went up.
Did they? I didn't see. Oh, okay. Wow! Look at that.
Very
Now, are those little turbos underneath there? Or are those the batteries? Look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my God. So what can you do with that? Can you 3D this property?
No,
Okay.
This is a camera shift.
All right.
You put a nice big camera on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you put on it?
I don't actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
People freak out with this thing.
Yeah, it's oh, I love the smell
But
of
I used to fly with this
napalm.
all the time. This is my go-to craft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad,
Now I
man.
just fly it around, man. I put it in super Addy mode or manual mode, and I turned it into a helicopter with a.
You set waypoints and just let it go.
No, I actually like fly it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that would be fun to fly something like that.
Well, you can. You want to try?
Yeah.
You're familiar with
Oh
RC,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you fly drones. That's right.
I fly drones. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did with this is that I made the front the Nokia Bell Ranger. So you know where the front is and you know where the back is. So
And put it up in the air a little bit higher. That's good. Yeah. All right. So this is up. Down.
Yeah,
left,
it's exactly the same as the
right.
drone.
Okay, cool.
You probably don't need to do it. Yeah, there you go. As long as you know where the front and back is, and that's why I do the scheme that I do, because that's the most confusing part. As opposed to a helicopter, which is like a pod and boom.
Wow. That is so
You gotta get a
cool.
picture of me flying it. Come on.
Bring it closer to you so I can get you both, the plane and you. Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, that, I got him. Yeah, I got him. Very cool. Here.
Here we get some content.
Wow, that is just, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Mavic guys, eat your heart out. There he is over the pond. Hey, let me get over there. Let me get some shots over there.
Okay, pond shots,
Yeah. Now see, the other day I had my Mavic in there and I took it across here and it just decided to start landing. I was only 2 feet above the water.
Look how much this kicks out.
Look at that. Look at that. Is there any geese in the pond? There was a turtle over there the other day. Man, it's putting a dent in the water. That is amazing. Look at that. The starlings are impressed. Here she comes. Wow. Cool.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Yeah, that is. I'm really glad you called. You know. See, we never leave this place. I mean, she does. She works in town. We're in the Bay Area, so she stays gone for a couple, 3-4 days a week. I'm just always up here. I just heard last week there was a pandemic going on. I had no clue.
They're not. It's over now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Well, except for the surge they had that was on CNN.
Yeah.
I do have to say that I feel like a lot of people talk about being gaslit and stuff. And what I realize is we sort of have a gaslit society.
Yeah.
In the sense that it's like, okay, COVID's over, go back out. Oh my God, it's on the rise. Go back out.
Oh my God,
it's on
yeah.
the rise. And it creates a sense, it actually creates different chemicals in the brain. So when you're stressed out, you have, a lot of adrenaline and cortisol. And then when you're like, oh, I can go back out, you have serotonin. So what happens is this up and down creates what's called a trauma bond.
Yeah.
And so you have to keep watching the news to find out what's going on.
We quit watching it years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, right. And if something big's happening, then you'll just
Oh yeah, I have this thing on. I have that Alexa crap, you know, and I'm like, in the morning I call it computer, like on Star Trek, you know, computer. How far to Rigel 27, you know, but I'll sit there and go, computer, what's my flash briefing? And so it tells me a couple of basic little things, tells me with the history, what happened 100 years ago today or whatever, you know.
100 years ago today, man.
Yeah. On this date, this happened, you know.
Well, I'd say the biggest jump has been the last 100 years, really.
Oh my God, you know, I mean, when I was in, you know, 8 years old, we had black and white TV. When I was in England, in the United Kingdom,
You had to turn the channel.
we had 4 buttons, and only 3 of them had channels. One of them was for expansion,
Oh, how funny.
and you know, and it was basically, you know, in the United States they had the 13 dials, and they went to UHF with 40 UHF channels later. But in Britain, you know, they really didn't want, you know, all the countries, because like they're like states, you know, and they had their own little kings, you know, and so they didn't want Germany influencing Britain, so they kept, you had to have a license to have a TV set. You had to pay an annual license fee.
Propaganda, you mean?
Propaganda, yeah, you would, you know, they did have Radio Luxembourg, which was the propaganda from World War II, and we listened to that, you know, Radio Luxembourg. It would, you know.
Do you want to get a picture kneeling down like for a screenshot?